Hey, I'm Andy. This is Andy's Auto Adventure. This is a Toyota Landcruiser. Well, really, it's actually a Lexus LX470. And I'm going on an adventure with this car. I've had it for about 8 months. I posted a prior video that has some material that shows what I've done to it, where I've taken it. Check out that video. Hey, like and subscribe while you're at it, please. That helps me out a whole lot. And we're just trying to get this channel started, and we want to bring you more cars outside of just this Lexus. Yeah, I've got some plans. Like and subscribe, please. Anyway, so I'm going to go over my top 5 things. Yeah, that there. It bit me. All right, anyway, so top 5 things, bottom 5 things, like things I really don't like about this vehicle. And, you know, they got a reputation, these vehicles got a reputation for being quite rugged. Well, that bottom 5 might change your mind. Anyways, so, again, like, subscribe, let's get into it. All right, it's bright and early in the morning. This is my el numero uno favorite thing about the Lexus Landcruiser LX470, whatever. It's 25 degrees out. Starts every time, and we're actually getting ready to go on a 400-mile trip. I love this car. This is why it's so amazing that this car is still so reliable. Well, we made it to our destination. 200 miles away from our home. Did great. All right, I know it's dark, but I'm gonna take the video anyways. We've been in the car for 11.5 hours, a little over 400 miles today, and no problems whatsoever. This thing is great. Number 1, this thing starts every time. Like, even when I've worked on it, which I don't do a really good job. I don't even know that I do even a mediocre job. I have bolts left over when I'm done. I have problems. Number 2, there is a huge community. Well, let's say the broader Toyota community. So I took this out to the ORV park, and we got talked to quite a bit. People asking what I've done to it. They show me what they've done to theirs. We had a good time. We, gathered around a campfire, sang Kumbaya together. It was just wonderful. Number 3, this car is extremely fun. I don't put stickers on cars I don't like. This thing is, well, it's caked in stickers. It's got a ton of them on it. And I've only had it for 8 months. Yeah, I might have gone overboard. Oh, what was that?
I know you're gonna make it up this other side here, player.
You don't think so?
I don't know, it's kind of narrow.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, that is snow melt. That's not stuff coming from the vehicle under it. Although it has looked like that before when I've been working on it. So anyways, yeah, number 4 is the value of these are going up. And this one here I bought for $4,200. I don't think, I've looked recently and I haven't seen anything even remotely. I've seen a couple of $5,000 examples. I saw one that had a rusted out frame and it was salvaged and it was $3,000. So, this is kind of a safe buy. I would say, maybe in the next couple of years, you'll start to see even more interest in them. Time will tell. But if the older ones have anything to say about it, the older ones are getting really expensive now. The good examples. Taking number 5 at the tail here, because this back wheel has been covered up to here in mud. I found a sinkhole. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Look at my other video. I actually have it on that video. Maybe I'll post more about it, I don't know. But anyway, so the whole car was, you know, covered up to about here in mud. That sinkhole, it was big, it looked dry. I just went right into it and it was just like, plump. Anyways, so that was fun and all. The number 5 was, I got lost there. Is that this thing is rugged. It's just absolutely rugged as sin. We've had it out about once a month since I got it, except for the first month. And again, look at that other video that's posted. We had to do so much work to this thing to initially get it up to par. I didn't want to take it out and have it blow up on the trail. So anyways, rugged. We're stuck. Shit! What happened?
It was fucking wet.
Did you get muddy?
No.
All right, my number 1 dislike about this vehicle is this here. If you know what this is, you're on the right channel because you've been through this pain as well. This is called the AHC, Automatic Height Control. It's a hydraulic system that raises and lowers the vehicle. And after, you know, it's 18 years old, it's gonna have some problems. Well, those problems, to fix them is almost as expensive, if not more expensive, than actually just gutting the system and going with traditional suspension, which is what I did. Now, even if I hadn't decided to go with traditional suspension, I would have had to do a lot of work. And that includes like chopping parts of the body so that you can actually get to the top side of the back. And yeah, if I was gonna do this over again, I would be a lot more cautious, particularly around this, either having had it completely gutted or not having had it at all. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. The couple of times I did raise and lower it, it was really cool, but I can't imagine trying to take it off-road. Yeah, I've heard nightmare stories about people getting stranded off-road with the AHC system failing. So I just raised and lowered the Lexus a couple of times, and yeah. That's $60 in suspension fluid on the ground. Oh well, I guess I got a leak. All right, editor's note here. If you're a fan of the AHC system, good for you. I'm not. All right, for number 2, we're actually gonna have to go into the car. Here we go. Number 2 of the hate list here is this. This here is a very early take on an infotainment system. It does not have a backup camera or anything fancy like this. And as you will see here, it is very basic. And I usually leave the screen off. Finding a replacement for this is fun, not fun. And as you'll see here, there's actually no manual controls for the climate control. So if you do lose it, you get to replace it. This one is in actually really good shape. It does have its map. It works great. It's responsive. Anyways, let's see here. There we go. There's the map. And, you know, it functions, but I'm not a big fan. Now I'm going to start to get kind of petty on you. The luxury stuff hasn't stood the test of time. I had to replace this because the motor went out in the antenna. You know, just looking beyond the seat being completely shot, this stuff here, yeah, part of it works, part of it doesn't. It's got power. It's just the motors are seized. This here, which has been absolutely lovely not to have control over, is shot. You know, now these little things like the motors wouldn't be such a big deal if they were easy to replace, but just the column motor alone, you have to take the entire column apart to get to it, and then you have to buy a replacement motor, which it's like $350. And you know what? A pair of vice grips and some elbow grease, it's just raised now, and it works. So I'm gonna leave it. We're in the engine again for number 4 of the don't like. It's really hard to not like this car. It really is. Anyways, number 4 is under here. Any of the plastic pieces that have to do with the cooling system, any of the joints, back there at the firewall and throughout, they were all mush. I'm really surprised that they had not failed. Most of them we found during the initial month that we had it, where we were doing all of the routine maintenance. And reading on forums, found out that those things actually need replaced every 100,000 miles. So if you're buying one of these and there are no records of those things being changed, be prepared to change them. Okay, this last one, I just have to laugh at myself because it's just like, this last one is just really petty. So number 5, the center caps. You see the back is just fine. You get up here to the front and it's not just fine. These had to be jerry-rigged on. I had to drill a hole in them, and the way that that front is set up is it's going to be really hard to find wheels that will allow for the room that you need to fit a center cap on. So anyways, yeah, petty. And yeah, I really don't care. It's off-road anyways. I'm gonna lose that crap anyways. The bonus, this is the bonus if we have time. We had time, here we go. Split tailgate. So on the back side, this comes up, this stays up, or it can come down. The next thing, let's do another bonus, is the way that these seats are configured right here is I can actually remove the seat altogether, or here, check this out. I can tuck it up like so. Very few vehicles you can do this with, and I've used the heck out of it. Hey, thanks for joining me. This has been a really great video to film, and it was just brought back lots of memories of the last 8 months I've spent with this vehicle. It's been a really fun vehicle. If you have an opportunity to get one, man, go get it. This thing is just hilariously fun. And anyways, I'm gonna take it out on a couple more adventures. I'd love it if you like and subscribe and join me on those adventures. It kind of makes it worth my time to put these videos out here. If you don't like it, then well, then don't watch it anyways. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.